Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing today? It's the Rug Detective Show coming to you another episode. Today, we're going to take a look at a company called AlgoVest. AlgoVest, as you can be able to see from the website here. And we're really starting to hone in and really trying to be able to filter out and pick out the best projects that we can be looking at investing into long term. Cryptocurrency is a space where there's a lot of areas that people just want to be in and out of positions, but we're trying to take this holistic, this long-term view, and I think we found something very interesting. So this company AlgoVest, AlgoVest.fi, AlgoVest.fi, this is their website. I'll add this information to the content details afterwards. And if you haven't, please feel free to subscribe and like and follow my channel and also on Twitter. So basically, when you scroll down, it says that AlgoVest is a multi-DeFi utility and deflationary cryptocurrency that uses the protect, reward, and burn mechanism as proof of capital protection, POCP, and derives its value from an underlying community treasury fund powered by disruptive artificial intelligence trading system that protects and grows investments. Okay, so it seems that this is in the AI trading space. So let's see exactly how the structure works. So creates value and growth. So the aim is to protect, reward, and burn. So they're looking to benefit from investment protection policy. They're rewarding people with AVS rewards pool. So obviously they're going to have like a staking mechanism as well. Provide liquidity for the AVS token. 80% of AVS token buybacks are deposited into the stake and reward pool to reward stakers. That's interesting. So what they're doing is with the reward pool is that 80% of AVS token buybacks are deposited. So of the 80% of the buybacks is actually going into the stake and reward. So you're being incentivized to essentially stake, which then holds up your tokens, and then obviously provides value and really ensures to maintain that the AVS price does not decrease in value. Okay, so that's interesting. So they are basically 6 pillars of AlgoVest. So this is essentially protection. There's a strategic buyback, which I just mentioned, community treasury fund, stake and deflationary. Okay, so they have interesting pillars of things that they're working on. So let's just hone down. So they're using an AI trading algorithm. If you're not aware of AI, this is the whole artificial intelligence. This is more the fourth industrial revolution now, where it's all AI, it's robotic, it's machine learning, and AI space in general. And I did some research here. The global AI space in terms of the market, whether it's software market, trading market, is expected to reach around $126 billion by 2025. So this is a huge area, and it seems that this company is trying to utilize this phenomenal, let's say, way of moving forward in terms of trading and cryptocurrency. So they have quite an interesting model that they have. They have 3.6 million in terms of the portfolio. So let's just find out more about this. They've got number of investments, 431. So they have a structured 31.5%. This is extremely interesting because when you look at these trading type platforms, it's extremely important to take a look at what the returns are. There's a lot of companies that basically spout that they're going to do something phenomenal, but here it's shown that it's generating this amount of returns already. And this is the approximate treasury fund, how much they have in ETH. So 310 ETH at the moment, which is good. Okay, fine. So that's interesting. So it seems that their pre-sales done already. They're already listed. Let's take a look at the roadmap where we are today. Fast forward. So we're set that the mainnet, so AI algorithm on the mainnet launch. Okay, this is good because if you go to our rug checklist, it's important, as I say here, that a company that you're looking to invest in has an existing product, whether it's a staking platform, whether it's the AI platform, whatever their main use case is, that they at least have something that they can be able to show and attract. So this company does, and then they have a clear roadmap in terms of next month, well now this month actually, they're going to start staking dashboard launch as well. So they've got algorithm launch, and then they've got Forex trading, Uniswap listing, liquidity lock. Okay, so let's just get this right here. So okay, so we're going here, fine, so it's going this way. So February, they're doing staking, and then they're doing stable coins, and then they're moving forward to quarter here, hybrid, central exchange, algorithm trading. Okay, interesting. So they have a clear defined roadmap. Let's take a look at the team, because a lot of companies in this space have a anonymous team, but they are doxed. So it basically means that they are readily available. These are the team members. So they have this individual, Joe Edison. He has extensive experience in accounting, investing, financial markets, which is important for this type of platform. Then you have a project manager, Steve Godwin. He has experience in computer science. Then you've got the CMO. He was a brand ambassador at Polkadot. Polkadot is a huge ecosystem that's really growing now, so it seems like he knows what he's doing. And then they've got a UI, a web designer, and then they have advisors here, the list. Okay, fine. So one positive thing here, they're a docs team, so they're readily available. They're in the AI space, which is cool. They already have something that's working, a tangible product, which is important. Let's take a look at their contract in terms of audit report. Okay, so this is an audit report. I will be adding this to the checklist here just to let you know. So they basically have audit report, features the token, says no mint functions are accessible, which is important, because basically if the mint functions occur, it means that the developer or owner can basically just dump immediately or whenever on you. A burn function exists, allowing users to burn their own tokens, which is good. So the burn function, which basically if the burn function is there, it can then decrease the amount of token supply, and then with intention of increasing the price. So owner can transfer ownership to any address. Okay, so if the owner wanted to basically renounce ownership and maybe have like a multi-sig structure, they can be able to do that. Okay, so no security issues were identified. Okay, this is positive. So Solidity is a very, very strong auditor. So they've audited with no issues January the 6th, which is positive. Okay, let's just take a look at where they are in terms of price point. So this is the current price. So they basically listed on the 31st of Jan a few days ago. And then we're now trading around 0.48. Let's see what their token supply is. So if we go to, maybe it might help if I go to here. Okay, so token supply, they have 10 million, current price is 48 cents. So basically they at the moment have about 4.8 million market cap. So for what they're trying to build, and the space they're in, this is $1 billion industry. So there's huge growth potential with this company, which is very, very good. And it seems that the price has actually bottomed out as well. So the lows were about 41 cents and it's now about 48.49. So they have a long-term direction. Okay, they are also listed, I think they were called, they also listed on an exchange, on Hotbit exchange. So listed on Hotbit exchange. What I'm trying to do is, when I go through these type of projects, I'm always really trying to look for website, make sure there's no issues. Do they have a product? Yes. Is it audited? We have to take a look at the locked tokens as well. What's the staking mechanisms? Are there any issues with the smart contract? It's being audited by which company? Solidity. So we're going through all of these processes to make sure we're going to make the right decision. What's the long-term direction? The team also, do they have a strong team? So if we take a look at Unicrypt, so they basically ensure that liquidity is locked. If liquidity is not locked, it's a huge amount of risk for an investor, because basically liquidity can be pulled at any time and then you've lost your money literally. So here it just shows that liquidity is locked 98.9%. For 139,000 value at the moment, and it's locked for a year. what you've seen a lot sometimes with companies that think short term is that they'll lock liquidity for a couple of weeks to a couple of months, but it shows that they have a long-term aspiration of what they're trying to achieve by locking liquidity for a year, which is extremely promising for what they're trying to achieve. Okay, so so this is a Twitter there, so lock liquidity. So in essence, I'm going to basically add this information to the checklist, and then you can be able to find this via YouTube and also on Twitter. This will be something actually myself personally I'm actually going to be interested in getting involved in. I'm actually very surprised, to be honest. I didn't even take a look prior, I just heard about this project, but this is something really interesting myself. This is a long-term view. This is not something you're going to be able to get in and get out within a few days. This is something you'll be looking at like having a long-term play, and then just holding it. And also the staking mechanism is interesting, and the treasury fund. So anyway, that's it, and I'll be back to you very, very soon. Take care.